All right, well, let's bring in former White House press secretary and Outnumbered co-host, our friend Kayleigh McEnany. Are you staying warm, Kayleigh?
Barely. I'm a Floridian, so 14 degrees with tennis shoes on was tough.
I bet. So tell us what you're seeing on the ground there.
So what we're seeing, we are actually counting the signs as we drove in. I love driving around the state because you get to see a lot. There were more Trump signs than there were Nikki Haley signs, and perhaps reflective of the poll. A little anecdotal there. But, you know, if I'm Nikki Haley, I'm looking at the polls, and the two that came out this week had Trump above 50%. Today, Trump's at 50%. And just, you know, the media likes to set artificial expectations. Look, can he breach 50%? But to put it into perspective, if Trump was to win here in New Hampshire and also win in Iowa, that would be the first time a Republican has won both states in an open primary since 1976. Wow. If he gets above the 50% mark, and then he's staring down South Carolina where he's above 50%. If he's pulling in majority support, he's essentially running as an incumbent, though he is not an incumbent, which is a pretty impressive feat. So we'll see.
Hey, Kayleigh, we were talking about this heading into Iowa. I'm just curious, and you may or may not have this level of knowledge about New Hampshire, but I know that I do not. And that is how it kind of breaks down within the state. We were talking about, you know, urban versus rural and certain areas that had more evangelical vote in Iowa and how that played for the individual candidates. Is there anything that you know about how it plays within New Hampshire for Trump versus Haley? Is she more of the you know, to the extent there are urban centers like Manchester or whatever it may be, is she more popular in those areas and he is more popular in rural areas, the same as it was in Iowa?
It's the same dynamic. And in New Hampshire, we're looking really at the suburbs. So, for instance, Bedford, the city of Bedford, and this is a very college-educated state, but when you look at Bedford, you see a place where Trump lost in 2020 to Biden, but it's a place where Sununu got 72% of the vote. So there's really this dynamic, and you guys were talking about it this morning, between the more establishment lane represented by Sununu, represented by Nikki Haley, and then, to your point, the rural areas, the more conservative MAGA voters. So that divide really breaks down. But I will be watching the suburbs. There's 40% of people in this state that are independent, and I want to see those college-educated voters, independent voters. Has Trump made up any ground there going back to 2020? And can Nikki Haley get a surge of independence the way John McCain did? He pulled off a huge upset against George W. Bush back in 2000, fueled entirely by independents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, Kayleigh, you're already on the ground, and there's a couple places folks can find you. What are you up to in the next couple days?
So the big weekend show, I will be here 7 p.m. this evening. And then, of course, Outnumbered, Harris Faulkner and I will be here on the ground noon each day. A lot to look at. We'll break down all the numbers in granular detail. And the Secretary of State here predicting record turnout. So that would be quite an interesting factor. If we saw record turnout here, we know it was a little depressed in Iowa.
All right. Thank you, Kayleigh.
Thank you, Kayleigh.
Thanks, Kayleigh.
New Hampshire.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.